Hello, nerdiest of the wordiest, or wordiest of the nerdiest. I don't know. We have a word. I don't know where my brain went just now. We have a sentence surgeon this week for the book Chrysanthemum. I know it's a long name, but it's the name of a flower, and it is a real word. But in this book, that is the name of the main character. So let's read our sentence. It says, on her first day, Chrysanthemum wore her sunniest dress and her brightest smile. And then there's a period at the end. So if there's a period at the end, what does it have to be? Either has to be declarative, which is just making a statement, or it could be an imperative, which is making a command. This is not telling anybody to do anything, so it sure is a declarative. And we'll wait on the sentence structure until the end. Let's go up here. Oh, sorry, I just knocked over the Tale of Despereaux books. We are looking for nouns, so people, places, or things. On her first day. Oh, a day is a thing. So that is a noun. Sorry, that's probably, yeah, that's my mom. I'll text her and say, you said, hello, guys. All right. Chrysanthemum, who in this story, that is the name of the character. So this is not even just a noun, it is a person. It is a mouse. It is a proper noun. A proper noun. So wore her sunniest dress. Ooh, a dress is a thing. So that's also a noun. And her brightest smile. A smile is a thing on somebody's face. So there we go. A noun. Now, the word smile in certain situations, if you're doing it as an action, like if it said, please smile for the picture, that is actually going to be a command, but please smile would be asking you to create a smile on your face. So it's an action in that situation. But in this one, it's talking about it being on her already, so it's a noun. I know it's weird. Words are weird, but that's why we have to think of each of these as a puzzle. Now let's think about the actions, things that people are doing. On her first day, nothing there. Chrysanthemum wore. Oh, you can wear something, that's an action. Okay, and wore is a tense. So let's think about whether it did already happen, it's happened before, it's currently happening, or it will be happening. Well, wore, so it's wore, will wear, or wear. So wore is going to be past tense. And we just kind of understand that, for the most part, being English speakers, which ones we use when we're talking about things that happened in the past or things that are about to happen. So wore is something that already happened. Her sunniest dress and her brightest smile. Okay, well, we got our verb. So now let's look for describing words. So any word that's describing. So on her first day. Well, first is describing day. It's the number of it. So let's call that an adjective since day is a noun and first is describing day. So that's going to be an adjective. Chrysanthemum wore her sunniest dress. Okay, sunniest is describing the dress. So that's an adjective. Now, I don't know if you guys remember these, but some adjectives end with est and some end with an er. And when they end with an est, that means it's the most out of something. And there's a special name for that. So if you have an er, she wore her sunnier dress, that's going to make you think like it's sunnier. There's two dresses and you're comparing those two specific dresses. Sunniest means there's more than one dress and it is the best out of all of them. And because it's the best out of all of them, that word is superlative. So we have the word super, and then it's like the word lative. L-A-T-I-V-E. Superlative. Superlative. And that just means it's the best out of them. All right, sunniest dress and her brightest smile. Brightest is describing the smile. It has another est. So that's another superlative adjective. It's the best one of all of them. Superlative adjective. All right, so let's look at what we have left. We have on her, and her. Okay, so let's address her since there's three of them. Her is replacing the name of Chrysanthemum. So instead of saying, on Chrysanthemum's first day, Chrysanthemum wore her Chrysanthemum's sunniest dress and Chrysanthemum's brightest smile. That's too much. So her is replacing the word chrysanthemum. So it's a pronoun and a pronoun and a pronoun. All right, so now we have on and. On is a preposition. So it's showing the positioning of the day and when she wore the dress. So that is a preposition. Prep, P-R-E-P-O-S, preposition, I-T-I-O-N. Okay, so that makes on her first day a prepositional phrase. On her first day. And also, I looked this up because I was really curious about this because I was thinking about the sentence structure. Well, you know what? I'll get back to that in a second. So this is a prepositional phrase at the beginning of a sentence. They could have put it at the end, too. They could have said, Chrysanthemum wore her sunniest dress and her brightest smile on her first day. But they didn't. They chose to put this one at the beginning. And the word and is a conjunction. A conjunction is either going to combine two independent clauses, or it could connect two different ideas to each other in a list. So you have dress and smile. This is not the dress and the smile. Those aren't two phrases, clauses all on their own. They're just two things in a list. So that and that we have right here is a conjunction. It's not going to make this a compound sentence because it would have to have longer pieces, longer phrases for that to be a compound sentence. So it's not a compound sentence. And it's not just simple because of this prepositional phrase. That's what I said I was going to get back to. Because they chose to put this prepositional phrase at the beginning, it's kind of like you could have that by itself. But you can't really have on her first day by itself. So we could say Chrysanthemum wore her sunniest dress and her brightest smile. Cool. But you can't have on her first day by itself. The rest of it matters. So let's add the word complex right here. It's been a while since we've had a complex sentence. Subject and predicate. So predicate is the verb. It's the action that's happening, and the subject is the thing that's doing it. So we only have one verb in here, and it's wore. And who wore it? Well, our main character, Chrysanthemum. Do your best, guys. I know this is a hard word. So, C-H-R-Y-S. So it's almost like the name Chris, but it's not. Instead of the I, it's a Y. Chris, Ann, A-N, the, and then mum, M-U-M. Chrysanthemum. All right, you survived, and we did it. Thanks, guys.